What's up, everybody? I'm back. It's 9113 here, and I just want to put some Spider-Man uh, PlayStation 4 gameplay here. Oh, I This video isn't really about that though. Just watch me swinging around and watch me beat some people. I'm not the best at this game, but I haven't touched in a while, so I've gotten a little worse. But I think that this video is going to be about the progression of thoughts and creativity. I think there's something to be said about persistence and the evolution of ideas. And I say this because recently, um, the a creative project I've been working on, the anniversary of the day it was started, came about a few days ago, and it's the 3 year anniversary of it getting started. And I look back and I stumble upon things that I had been writing back in 2016 when it first got started. I look at those things and I'm like, goodness gracious, these characters are really one dimensional. I mean, I like the plot ideas, but it sort of makes me realize that what I have now, what's so brilliant about what I think is so brilliant about what I have now is the fact that it came from those one-dimensional characters. It's all about an evolution. It's the You don't just come up with three-dimensional characters overnight. It doesn't happen. It takes time, it takes dedication, and quite frankly, I think it just takes experience and knowing certain things, discovering certain things about oneself. Uh, I love Sometimes it's a little embarrassing, but sometimes I love looking at old manuscripts for certain scenes or for certain characters, and I enjoy looking at them. Not so I could say, oh, well, at least I'm better now. But no, it's to pay homage. It's to realize that these characters who are so complex now, they were not always this way. Uh, you have to go through the certain steps or whatever. They evolved. They went from being maybe just some stereotypical archetypes to being people with actual thoughts and actual emotions, and people who have their own relationships, their own experiences, their own baggages, their own fears, their own desires, their preferences, even as simple as saying, one person likes the taste of of a green apple of a green apple lollipop right out of the wrapper or whatever. That's something that they cherish. you know you have to look back and realize that that's not something that was always there. The and basically, I sound like I'm rambling right now, but basically what I'm trying to say is that everything that you see around you had to start from somewhere. And I'm proud to say, throughout this whole creative project that I've been working on, I feel like I'm about 25, 26% of the way done. This time last year, I genuinely thought that that I was around, like, maybe I couldn't even put a number on it actually. I just knew I was somewhere below 20%, somewhere above 10%. I couldn't even, for all I knew, it was 12% to 17 or 18% done. And so basically, what I'm trying to do is, as a personal goal, I am trying to get this creative project in a particular place where I can finally safely unveil it within the upcoming decade in the 20s. Um, I don't want it to be a thing where I wait forever and I never show it to anybody because it just has to be absolutely perfect or something. That's not something that I want. I want it to be a particular thing where I did the best that I could at my time, and I still feel like I have so much more to add and to to craft, to as far as world building and internal conflicts and struggles within characters and whatnot. uh it's really it's a passion project of mine, and one of the hardest parts about doing this entire thing, about doing this project, is that I have to continuously ask myself, well, when I am ready to show it to people, through which medium would it be the best to do so? Would it be, through comics? Would it be through movies? Would it be through books? Would it be through television? What is the best way to depict these things? And I think now that what I'm starting to realize is that it's something that's so big it can't be restricted to just one form of media. Otherwise it wouldn't do itself justice if it was restricted to one form of media. Yet you still want it to be accessible towards most people. And so, yeah, that's I don't know what else I wanted to say. It's like I have so much to say, but I don't want to give away too much. This is honestly my baby. Um, this is something that, if it were to not go according to plan, you sort of have to question what was everything for the past 3 years. What was I here for? And I really feel that it's on the good track, it's on a good trajectory, and yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I work on things consistently, uh, and to me, again, something I've noticed about myself is that it's never really about the end product. Sometimes sometimes it's about uh, the journey from the formulaic to the complex, right? Sometimes it's about the journey getting there, and that's all I wanted to say. Thanks. Like, subscribe. Maybe I'll talk more about this stuff, about this creation of mine in the future. But yeah, I really really want to share it with people, but I got to do it in the right way. Thank you. Have a great day.